What is up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Today, as you see on the title of the video, we have a little bit of a review instead of our typical scheduled video. And what we're going to be doing today is I'm just going to be giving you guys my honest opinion. None of this is sponsored, none of this in my convenience of any sort of way. I just figured I'd give you guys my honest opinion on a $15 Harbor Freight spray gun that if you get it on sale, you could probably even get it cheaper than that. First thing we're gonna go over is what it comes with. So one, it comes with a little brush that you can clean the gun if you want to reuse it again in the future. Two, it comes with these little cups, one cup actually, and a lid, and it just screws into here like this. I'll show you the exact one that I got. And so this little lid comes off. You can wash this and do everything you need. It's got a little filter in here inside the gun, which it's completely clogged now. Yeah, as you guys can see, I did not clean this after using it. The main reason I'm doing this review is because I just got done with the white car, and I figured it'd be a good time to do a review since everything, all the good, the bad, and the ugly are still fresh in my mind. So one of the things I did, I put this piece on the end, and this actually allows for the humidity in the line to go away because of the compressor. The compressor causes a lot of water inside the system, so if you were to just spray it straight out of the tank, most likely it'll be very humid and probably wet, and you'll get some water spots on your paint. A couple people online suggested doing it different ways. So this little screw in the rear, this one here, it regulates how much actual material or how much of the paint, clear, primer, whatever you're doing is actually coming through the nozzle. And down here, there's another regulator that I believe regulates how much pressure you have. What I did is I opened them all the way, basically gave me all the flow, and I regulated my pressure elsewhere. Next time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put a regulator on the gun itself, because by the time pressure got to the paint gun, it dropped significantly. But yeah, with that being said, this little piece here on the end, it comes off, and this one allows you to turn it, you know, move it around. And I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritty facts, the thickness of the, I don't know, the diameter. Like, I am not the most paint savvy person, but what I do know is that for a $15 gun, I don't know that you can beat it. One, because you can do what I did. The day I used it, I was in a rush, and I ended up not even cleaning the gun. I just left it as is, and I had tons of clear coat left. I ended up having to rush out of here and go to work. Me, myself, I don't exactly make a living off of this stuff, off of YouTube at least. So the biggest thing for me is getting to work. So what I have to do is kind of drop the things I'm doing, get to work, make some money, come home and do this with my free time. I literally left all the clear coat in there. It's like stuck in there. I'm gonna see if I can peel it out of here. So for the sake of the video, I'm gonna try and take this out of here, see if I can remove it. But yeah, you can see the clear coat is just solidified. All this stuff is essentially trash now. I'm gonna actually show you guys the job I did. Keep in mind, I am no professional. This is my shop and I'm just doing this for fun. And so I'm gonna show you guys the paint job I did with a $15 Harbor Freight gun. So here we have it. It's the 86 Corolla that I just did. A lot of you guys noticed right here. Okay, so with the lighting here, you can see there's a little bit of orange peel, but not necessarily a bad thing. If you wet sand this and you polish it, it'll be really smooth. I think the best part of the car here is the hood. You can really see how glossy it came out. To be honest, it's not bad at all. The actual quality of the paint isn't horrible. Granted, it also has to do with what paint you buy. The best representation of what the paint can do is on the trunk here. Usually these flatter surfaces are easier because you don't have runs and you can lay them on thick, but definitely not bad. Another thing you guys may be wondering is what quality of paint I used, and to be honest, I did use a decent paint. I didn't go and buy the cheapest paint I could find. All total, the actual paint, primer, and clear coat, I spent a solid, what was it, maybe $600 on the actual paint itself, not including sandpaper and all this other stuff. So just to give you a reference of the quality of paint and the quality of spray on the car. It hasn't been wet sanded, it hasn't been buffed. I just sprayed it fresh about 3-4 days ago, and that is what the result we have. To be honest, for the money, you can't beat it. It's not the best gun, but it gets the job done. You may need to fight it a little bit more than other guns. The one thing I noticed that I had the biggest issue with, when I bought the gun, I bought these little cups on the side, and they're essentially disposable cups. The problem with that is that it came with a little lid. Because this gun is gravity fed, if you were to put the lid on there, there's no air going through it, which doesn't allow as much material to come out of the end. Make sure you use the cup that comes with the gun, otherwise you're gonna have not enough material coming out the other end. I figured it out in the long run, made it work, but still, thought you should know that. Overall, would I buy this paint gun again? Yes, absolutely. One, I don't have to worry about it, I don't clean it, and then after I use it, just toss it, get another one. You could probably get a couple paint jobs out of this, maybe once or maybe 2-3 times, I don't know how many. But that's the beauty of this gun, that if you need to paint once, not 10-20 times, and this is probably a good option for you. That way you don't waste hundreds of dollars on a paint gun that you're never gonna use again. This gun, whenever I was spraying with it, it kind of clump up every once in a while, but I didn't really care because, like I said, it's not gonna be a show car. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It's my first review I do of anything. I usually don't review things. I usually do a lot more of like just working on my cars, but I figured this one was one worth it because I know a lot of people are gonna look into painting their own cars eventually, and they're gonna be asking what I used, and they're gonna probably try to find something efficient like me so that they can just paint a single car and get it over with and not have to spend like a couple $1,000s at a paint shop. But if you can spare the learning, if you can spare the money that it's gonna take to learn, like, this is something good to learn with. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the video, hit the thumbs up. And I mean, of course, it's not an expensive gun, but if you're looking at this video, most likely you just wanna know if it's worth 15 bucks. I say yes it is. You be the judge, buy one, spray something, I don't know. Spray a fender that you have laying around, a piece of cardboard, I don't know, something. Just get the feel for it, and yeah, just have fun with it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.